Well, the race for governor here in New York State took a really strange twist last night. Good evening once again. I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. Now the attack on sitting Congressman and Republican gubernatorial candidate Lee Zeldin is raising another round of questions with the campaign as a backdrop. Channel 2's Ron Plants is in our information center with some of the reaction today. Ron?
Scott, Mary Alice, the candidate and the Republican chairman for the state, were right out front in their response today, while the campaign of Governor Kathy Hochul kept it rather low-key today. This as we got a few more details about the individual who was charged and then, surprisingly for some, actually released.
There was no doubt that when we woke up this morning, we were going to continue today as planned.
Lee Zeldin emphasizing a resilient tone today after his unusual encounter last night in suburban Rochester. While speaking with supporters about 8 o'clock, a man identified by the Monroe County Sheriff's Office as 43-year-old David Jacobonis of Fairport, New York, approached Zeldin on stage, wielding in his right hand what appeared to be a personal protection device and keychain with two apparently sharp points. Zeldin reacting as it appeared directed near his face and neck and grabbing the man's arm. Other staffers, including Lieutenant Governor candidate and former NYPD Deputy Inspector Allison Esposito, holding and then subduing the man.
Oh, you're talking about my keys? It's over. You're talking about my keys?
They even tied him with zip ties cut from campaign posters. That was until responding sheriff's deputies took him into custody. Today with reporters at a campaign stop in Syracuse, Zeldin talking a bit more about Jacobonis, who was charged with attempted assault, but later after arraignment released on his own recognizance.
If you look at the attacker from last night, I'm told he was intoxicated. I'm told that he had mental health issues.
Zeldin, who did say without details he had a little more security today, questioned if the suspect, who is also reportedly a veteran like Zeldin, was referred to mental health or substance abuse counseling. Meanwhile, the state GOP party boss, as perhaps expected, questioning the campaign of Governor Kathy Hochul on some recent postings about Zeldin's campaign tour.
I don't have any idea the motives of this guy. I don't know anything other than what you have reported on with him. But, you know, that turns up the heat a lot.
When asked for a response, a Hochul campaign spokesperson said they had nothing to add beyond the governor's tweet of last night, stating she was relieved to hear Congressman Zeldin was not injured and that a suspect was in custody, also condemning the attack and that it has no place in New York. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says they can't confirm the suspect's veteran status or even if he was really intoxicated. They did search his home and say they didn't find any guns. More charges are possible as their investigation continues there. The U.S. Attorney's Office for Western New York said it had no comment when asked if federal charges were possible for an assault on Zeldin, who was still a member of Congress. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.